Hi everybody, I am here today to do a favorites video. And I'm so excited because I've never done a favorites video before and they are like my favorites to watch. Because it's just way better than like a haul, you know, it's like tried and true love products. So I feel like you learn a lot about a person from what their absolute favorites are. So I have a lot I want to cover. I'm gonna try to cut the chit chat in the beginning and just dive right into it. I have beauty stuff, of course, some home good type things, like books and movies and candles and shoes. That's pretty much it. Okay, so I will just start with this nail polish. This is what I'm wearing now. Don't mind the fact I really need a mani, but I'm actually dying to get my nails done. I'm gonna go like right after this, but I wanted to keep this polish on long enough to show you the color. It's like the perfect Barbie pink. I just love it. I love this shade of pink, and it is by IBD gel polish called Chic to Chic. I found this at a salon once. Like, I had been on the hunt for this shade of pink. I actually wanted even like maybe a little more purple in it, and I'm still on the hunt for like a good pinky purple. But I love this one, and I loved it so much I found it on Amazon and I bought my own bottles. So now I just bring this to the salon with me. Big time favorite. Okay, then I want to talk about two things that have saved my face lately. I have another video coming probably right after this one that's like a story time about a crazy face situation that I had. Basically, I had an allergic reaction to a face mask recently. It was a Mario Badescu mask, and it kind of changed the way I do my skincare. I mean, I was like shook after that. So one thing I used to always love and use constantly was the Mario Badescu Rose Spray. Sorry, but after my bad face mask experience, like, I'm done with you, Mario. We're broken up. It makes me sad because I always loved that brand, but I got rid of the face spray, even though I didn't have a reaction to that. Like, I just have a weird thing with the brand now. So anyway, this is what I'm using for my face spray. Straight up water. Like, you always see these at like the checkout at Ulta and Sephora, and I always felt like, ugh, what a waste of money. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, I feel guilty when I get bottled Evian. Not really, because I love drinking bottled Evian, but like, I feel like I'm wasting money when I do that. Way more so when I get it in aerosol form. But for a while, it was the only thing I was trusting on my face after that allergic reaction. And I love knowing it's just pure water, like it's not gonna fuck me up. And it is really refreshing when you just need that middle of the day pick-me-up of like a quick spritz to get the dewiness back in your skin and feel awake. So I love that. Just keep it on my bathroom counter. It's a pretty bottle. I need to get the mini one for my purse too. Okay, now this is terrifying. Don't be scared. This is a face mask that you put in the fridge or freezer or microwave. So it's like a hot or cold therapy mask, and I really needed this when I had my allergic reaction because my face was swollen and boiling hot to the touch. It was crazy. And this thing is awesome. It says to put it in the freezer. That's way, way, way too cold for me. I put it in the fridge, and then I just strap it onto my face, and I look terrifying. I mean, it's so scary looking, but it helps so much. I have just really sensitive skin that's really prone to redness and irritation. Like, once I got a facial, and my esthetician was like, you need to try not to let your face overheat, because like when I work out or something, I get a really red hot face. And she's like, as soon as you're done working out, bring your face back down to temperature, because that inflammation is really bad for it. So I always try to keep that in mind. Like, I love when I'm at the spa and they have those cold washcloths. It's like the best. Sometimes I make those at home, but this is just a really good way to strap a cold pack to your face and like still be able to function. So anybody else that's prone to like redness, that's a pretty good tip. I'm gonna jump ahead because I want a sip of this. This is kombucha. I've just started getting into kombucha. I know it's nothing new, but this is my favorite flavor. It's the Third Eye Chai by GTS or GTs. And so good. I kind of think it tastes like, I don't want to set your expectations too high, but I kind of think it tastes like pumpkin beer. Like it has that fall flavor from the chai, and it tastes a little bit like beer. I love it. Like, I'm trying to drink less in general just to cut the calories. There's 60 calories in this whole thing. It's obviously super, super good for you, and it feels like a special, like it feels like a treat in the evening after dinner, like in place of a beer or a glass of wine. Okay, jumping back into beauty. This is just random, but this is my favorite deodorant forever, ever. I used to be able to find it in stores, and now I can only get it on Amazon, but it's Nivea Pearl and Beauty, and it smells so good. I love the smell. Honestly, I don't love that it's a liquid. I would prefer like just like plain Dove deodorant, but the smell is so good that I've been going back to it for years now. Okay, this is a holy grail for me. This is from Lush. It's the body conditioner. Oh my gosh. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. I just scooped out the last of it in the shower this morning, and I'm literally going to Lush today to get more. But basically it's like a conditioner for your body. I don't know if you, sorry if you can hear that. There's like a fire alarm at a hotel across the street from my building. It's not a fire, they've been testing it all day. But this stuff is awesome. It's like a lotion that you put on in the shower. There used to be one by, I want to say like Oil of Olay or something, like a Target brand one that I really liked that got discontinued. So then I found this blows it and everything else out of the water. It's amazing. It smells like the most rosy deliciousness ever. Rose jam fragrance. And it is creamy AF. Like, you will feel so moisturized in the shower. Even though you rinse it off, you can feel that your skin still has the oil. Probably almond oil is the main thing. It just feels so, so good. I am a moisture nut. Like, when I get out of the shower, then I still put on lotion too. But I think a lot of people probably, this would be plenty for them. And if you hate putting lotion on, it's a good trick to do it in the shower so you don't have to deal with it after the shower. Like I said, I do both, but the one thing I'll warn you about this is it does make your tub so slippery. My poor husband has thrown his back out after showering after me. I feel so bad. I don't know if it was this necessarily. Like, everything I use is oily. Like, I make my own scrubs with like oil and sugar, and I don't know what did it, but poor guy. So do like put a mat down for your significant other or scrub the floor or whatever you need to do. Okay, this is a new favorite, Blonde Ale from Drybar. This is the best purple shampoo I've found, and I have tried a lot. I just want to show you a little bit. That's a little bit, so it just looks purpley, but when you get like a handful, sorry, I don't think this is focusing. When you get like a handful of it, it's like black. It is so pigmented, and it's just amazing. Hold on, now I have to wipe this off. It's so, so pigmented. It just tones your hair immediately. Like, you literally wash it out right away, which was a first for me. Usually with purple shampoo, it's like leave it on for like 10 minutes, which I hate because I prefer to leave my conditioner on while I do my other shower stuff and let that soak and moisturize. So I love that you just literally scrub it in, wash it out right away, and it tones your hair right away. I used it a couple days ago, so I'm not like the best spokesperson for it at the moment, but I love this, and I just love Drybar hair stuff in general. I'm slowly transitioning all my hair products to them because it's just really good quality stuff. It smells so good. It relaxes me because I feel like I associate it with being at Drybar. So yeah, I'm a big fan of all Drybar products. Okay, this is my last beauty thing, and this is just coconut oil that I get on Amazon. It's fractionated, so it stays in a liquid form, and it has a pump. I think it's meant probably for massage oil. I use it for shaving cream and it's awesome. It's so good. I get the smoothest shave, softest legs, and I used to get really, really itchy after using normal shaving cream. Like, I love the big pink can and like the smell is amazing. I would be totally down to use just Skintimate's whatever cheap shaving cream, but it makes my legs itch like crazy. Let me know if you've ever had that, because I'm really curious. I've met 1 or 2 other girls that have had that and they know it's just like hell. Like, itching is the worst feeling ever when it's your whole legs, and when you're 6 feet tall and your legs are like 3.5 feet long, like that's a lot of itching all at once. It was just awful. Oh my God, I would just go insane. And since I switched to using this, knock on wood, it hasn't happened. I've used this for years and years and years and years and years. Any coconut oil will work. I just like this one because it's liquid. I don't have to like melt it on my skin, and it has a pump, which makes it easier. But aforementioned note about the tub getting slippery, this is a huge culprit, so sorry, hubby. Okay, that was all the beauty stuff. So now I'm gonna switch back into like food and drink. I already showed you my kombucha. So good. I love it. Okay, I said I'm drinking more kombucha because I am like cutting out alcohol at home, but there are 2 things that I do love for alcohol at home that I was gonna show you. This is a cocktail shaker by OXO, and if you make cocktails, this thing is life-changing. It's double walled, so your hands don't freeze while you're shaking it. If you've ever used a normal shaker, you know it's like really uncomfortable in your hands. And then it's also screws in, whereas a normal cocktail shaker just like presses on, and then the way the thing expands and contracts with the temperature change, I can never get the lid off of the shaker. I don't know how they do it. I would have to like leave it in the sink for my husband to do later. It was a huge pain. So this one's great. You just unscrew it, and then to pour the drink, oops, you press this. When you shake it, it's completely 100% leak proof. Nothing comes out. Then when you're ready to pour it, you click this button and you can pour it 360 degrees in any direction. It comes out of this edge. So it's just so convenient and awesome. Like, you guys know from a former vlog, I love to make martinis, and this thing is so great on the rare occasion that I do it now. And then this is also just my favorite wine glass. It's from Urban Outfitters. It's so cool. It's multifaceted, so it just rests on one of these guys. And it just looks really cool. You can't bring it, like, I'll try to show you how it sits, but it's really fun. Obviously it can't sit straight. So these came in a set of 2, and I love having, it doesn't even have to be wine, honestly. Like, I'll have sparkling water out of those too. Okay, this is my favorite tea ever. It's so good, and it's limited edition, I think, because it was, you know, I'm obsessed with Beauty and the Beast. But it's chamomile, honey, and vanilla. I just want to show you in case you can snap some up before it all disappears. These things are amazing. Rescue pastilles. They're just natural stress relief tabs that you chew. And if I ever have like a little bit of anxiety cropping up, they help so much. Okay, this is really random, but this is a big old jar of pink straws. I got like a huge pack of pink straws on Amazon, and I just threw them in this jar because I really like to drink only out of a straw. I just think it's more enjoyable. It doesn't ruin your lipstick, doesn't ruin your teeth. And so having these on the counter, like, they look festive and fun, and I can just easily grab one out and throw it in whatever drink I'm having, even in coffee or tea or kombucha. And my husband even likes it too. I'm sure he would prefer they weren't pink, but it's just handy and it's a fun way to keep straws around. Okay, so segueing from the Beauty and the Beast tea, this is the Beauty and the Beast DVD. I'm so happy that it's out. This is a live action one. And I just want to show you because this is a limited edition from Target. And it's got this cute little like storybook in the front. And then it has Blu-ray, regular, and the thing to download digital. And the behind the scenes special features are amazing. So good. Oh my God, if you're like a Beauty and the Beast fan like myself, you might tear up. It was so good. And I really wanted this version because it matched the special release of the cartoon one, or the animated one. And I think these are just at Target. My husband, bless his heart, he went to like so many Targets and finally found it for me like an hour from our house. It was so sweet because I thought they were like sold out everywhere. I don't know if they're back in stock, but I just thought I'd mention it in case you want to look for this at your store. Okay, then I have 2 books that I've been really enjoying. This is called The Magic. It's a 28-day gratitude. I don't know what to call it. Like, not like a devotional, but you read it in the morning and it's like a little exercise for each day. And it's just been really helpful. I always felt like gratitude, like of course I have gratitude, like everybody has gratitude. Why would I need to work on my gratitude? I don't consider myself like an ungrateful person or anything, but this book has really just taken it to the next level for me. It's just changed the way I think about everything. Like even if you are a grateful person and you do love and appreciate the things you have, like this will just take it to the nth degree. And it's so eye-opening because things you don't even really think to be grateful for, it kind of points out like the value that you're getting in every little seemingly unimportant moment. And so it's just been really eye-opening for me. It's been really fun. I've been kind of taking my time with it because it is only supposed to be 28 days. I don't want it to end. I love it. And it's really just changed the way I think. Like earlier I was in the elevator took and I was finally in it, and it was like normally a moment where I'd be like, ah, come on, come on, come on. And instead I was like, I'm so grateful that elevators exist, because I had like groceries and stuff and I was like, this is so nice. I'm so grateful for this elevator. And it just changes, you know, the way you approach your day and your life and everything. And then also it's by the author of The Secret. So of course the philosophy behind it is like, what you're grateful for, you'll get more of, and what you're not grateful for, it'll be taken away from you. So obviously it's really powerful to have gratitude in your life. On a totally different note, I just read this, White Girl Problems by Babe Walker, and it's so funny and really good. And I think I mean, I know it's meant to be like satire, but honestly I got some really good beauty tips out of this. Which is funny because it's very much like making fun of the main character, but she's a narcissistic, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm not gonna try to describe it, but just check it out. I'm really late to this party. There's now 3, I think, in the series, so I can't wait to read the other 2. Okay, this is my favorite candle. It is Island Moonlight at Target. It smells so good. It smells exactly like the Anthropology candle. Like, you know when you walk into the Anthropology store and you're like flooded with the most amazing scent? This is totally that scent, and it's not $45 a candle or whatever the Anthropology price is. Okay, switching gears a little bit to a luxury item. This is my Louis Vuitton key clay. It is the 6 key holder, and I love this thing. It's got the rose interior. I just keep a credit card link for emergencies in here, and it holds a lot. I have my car key, my husband's car key. This is like the little scanner thing to get in my building. And what's cool is even when this is closed, if I wave it at the sensor, it will pick it up. So I don't even ever have to take this out. My house key, mail key, and an office key. And that all fits in there really well. I usually leave my house key hanging out just so it's easier. And then I can just stick this in my pocket like when I walk the dogs, or throw it in my purse. It's just so convenient. I think it's so beautiful with the pink and the monogram. Just adds a little touch of luxury. It's really affordably priced for a Louis Vuitton piece. And I don't know, I like how organized it is. Like, I like seeing my keys nicely laid out and separate instead of like all jumbled up on one keychain. Okay, I think this is the last thing. And this is no, it's not the last thing, but okay. This is kind of random, but I do like to jog slash hike slash, when I say hike, I mean like a popular path in LA. I don't mean like the Appalachian Trail or anything, Appalachian Trail. But I use the term loosely. But anyway, I like to exercise outdoors, and when I do, I always have to have water with me, especially if I am jogging. I can't stand not having water. So, and I don't like holding anything while I work out. So this thing is awesome. First and foremost, I love that it looks like a 1980s Barbie accessory from like Fitness Barbie in 1984, I don't know. I just love the color scheme, I think it's hilarious. But it's basically a fanny pack that you wear in the back. And this little water bottle is great. It's like flask shaped and it fits 16 ounces. And it just slides right in there and it stays really secure. Even as you're jogging, it doesn't bounce too much. And then it has this little zipper pocket, which looks small, but I can actually fit my iPhone 6 Plus in here. It doesn't totally zip, like it's not meant for this big of a phone, but I just zip it up like to that point, which actually works because then I'll have my headphones hanging out and my car key and like a tissue and a chapstick and 20 bucks. And that's in my ID. And like I can go, that's all I need. Like I can go for a good run. I can go hike up to the Hollywood sign or whatever. So I really like this. It's off Amazon. Okay, the last thing are shoes. So these are basically knockoff Valentinos off of Amazon. I have a thing where there's a lot of stuff that I think it is worth to invest in luxury items, but shoes are hard for me. Like they go on the ground and you like scuff them up. Like the whole point of shoes is to get dirty and you step in gum, and I just know if I invested in a nice pair of shoes, I wouldn't wear it as much as I would want to get my money's worth. So yeah, maybe it's wrong, but these are off Amazon. And I actually really like these. I get so many compliments on them. I like them so much. I have 3 pairs. These other ones are dirtier, so don't judge me. But pink with silver studs and black with a nude border and silver studs. And then these are all black with the gunmetal studs. And I just get so many compliments on these. It's crazy. Like the studs, I think, just because they're especially like flashy, they really catch the light. It's really pretty. I personally love that they're flats because I'm 6 feet tall, and when I wear heels, I scare people. And also I just don't feel comfortable in heels. They hurt my feet. How do you people wear heels? Please teach me. I just feel, I get like my feet hurt so bad, it just ruins the night after like 10 minutes in heels. So I do generally wear flats, and these are so comfortable, but I feel like you still get the look at first glance of kind of having a heel on, especially if you are a little bit taller naturally. And I just think they're really pretty, and they kind of jazz up any outfit. Like I can throw those on with jeans and a t-shirt and I feel like, okay, I kind of have myself together. Okay, these are the last thing. Oh my God, look at these slippers. I'm living for these slippers. They have this little pink tassel on them, and they have like a gold border, and then the prettiest detail on the fabric. They are just so pretty. I feel so fabulous when I'm just around the house in these. When they arrived, like I had to go get a pedicure because I was like, I'm not worthy of these beautiful slippers. They're just so pretty. They're from a company called Pretty You London. These are extra large because I wear a 10 and they fit great. And they're just so pretty. I feel like freaking Zsa Zsa Gabor or something when I'm just lounging around the house in those. Especially if I put on like some cute pink pajamas. I don't know, I just feel like it elevates your mood. For me, if I'm just in sweats and I'm like just bumming around the apartment, like I get kind of depressed. Like I just feel crappy about myself. So something like this makes a huge difference, where even if I'm sick and I'm wearing sweatpants, if I put these on, I just feel better about myself. So it's nice to have a little thing like this that makes you feel good around the house. And they're holding up pretty well. I haven't, of course, I have not worn them outside. I won't even wear them on the balcony or like in the carpeted hallway of my apartment building because I'm like, they're my babies, they're so pretty. Okay, I think that's everything. I feel like I kind of had to race through it all to finish in a decent amount of time. But thank you for letting me share some of my favorites, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And I will be back very soon with more videos and hopefully more favorites in the future. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.